out to save the dive target. Hostile takeover, we already know how effective that is. Even the handshake just does wonders at being able to stop that forward motion from the enemy divers.
Yeah, I guess the other option I was kind of considering would be like a Xayah Recon or something for them, because then you have the Xayah option for actually dealing with the dive. But since it was red side GENG, they kept their pick hidden here for the end, and we're going to have the Twitch range coming in.
First Twitch of the tournament.
You get this Twitch late game. I think I'm just going to fully invest. I'm going all in.
Okay.
Like, Twitch with range late game just feels so... Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, Lehen's walking down here underneath the tier 1 turret, but the teleport will arrive. Keen level 2 here on the Aurora, but man, Keen is in some trouble. He flashes away, tries to use the weirding to keep himself alive. Delight survives the damage of the turret, and that's already a 1-0 for HLE here in the early game. They're about to make it 2. Peanut at least dies to the turret, so there's 1 traded back, but the play goes positive for HLE.
And this is why I was talking about the advantages for Hanwha. This is such a squishy team from GENG. Even on the rotation down, yes, you've got Lehen's there, but this Aurora offers nothing, and now already
as long as that champion's involved in the scrap.
I feel like especially for junglers too, and junglers like Nocturne that can then affect the rest of the map. So we'll see what he does with his first ultimate. Mr. Canyon clearing down his bottom side, so
I think he wants to go bot lane here.
Yeah. Level 1 Paranoia, not the longest range, but it's long enough. Zenith Blade to lead the engage. Lehen's starting it off as Viper still tries to escape. The cleanse ain't gonna do it. The bailout ain't gonna do it. The piercing arrow is not enough. Peanut shows up, but it's too little, it's too late. It's too good for GENG, who tie up the game 2-2.
Dude, when your jungler is ahead, oh, it feels good. Canyon's there first. Canyon's able to close the distance with his ultimate, and even though Peanut arrives late, that's just level 5 Sejuani. Great. Not really concerned, and so they get the early jump on.
I wouldn't think. Both of these two have unleashed teleports ready to go to join any fight that might break out here in the top side. It's a 4-man move from HLE. They're going to be the first to commit here to this river. If Canyon can steal away even a single grub, that's all they need. He flies into the middle of everybody. The solar flare coming down over the top, but Canyon is already dead. A nice hostile takeover fired back in, but Viper now dies as Pays takes him out. Lehen's drops to Doran, and Peanut has to flash back over the wall. Chovy has finally joined, and Doran has to try to get away, but a double kill back over to the Twitch. He is hiding no longer, and GENG, they'll go 2 for 2 with HLE, but the grubs are still on the menu, and they're looking good for GENG.
It looks so good.
See another day as GENG, again with control of the mid lane, going to push that wave up, rotate into the bot side river, rotate towards the Drake that Kobe's talking about. You want to use to bait them into these open fights. First turret dropping at the same time. You can see the information on the top of your screen as we just now crest the moment where the turret plates are gone. It's a 5-3 plate advantage for HLE, but GENG pretty much making up for that difference in golden plates by grabbing the first turret 30 seconds before HLE can respond in the top lane with Zeka's Smolder, and now the second Drake goes the way of GENG as well with the gold dead even, and Zeka at just past that second breakpoint here, 145, only needed 125 for that second transform, so still stacking forward, and I feel like he's going to need to hit that ASAP to make sure they're staying on pace with this scaling Twitch.
Yeah, certainly is. I mean, you know, going with the Sojin for the super cooldown reduction, so you can just try and stack.
I'm curious now if GENG try to start hitting on towards wherever Zeka is on the map, just putting him behind. You could already see Canyon was sitting down towards that bottom side with Keen, but now with Hanwha opening up on mid with this Rift Herald, everyone in GENG is coming across, even Pays.
Ooh, Glacial Prison, not going to find a whole lot. You can see they threw it out. They wanted to see if they could catch Pays by surprise there because the mom summoned up too, but considering it just barely misses, there's not a whole lot of punish, and that's 2 big spells down for HLE, so don't be expecting them to do a whole lot more until those cooldowns are back.
And that Herald really well defended by GENG as well, so now you get to go back out onto, hey, we're pushing sides, we're trying to play for these picks, trying to make things very awkward for Hanwha on the map, and with 2.5 minutes until Dragon, there's plenty of moments to get push out, maybe shift over towards that top side, or even again look
time and see if they can get the advantage. HLE though, looking to fight back. They've got the brute force. They get their mid lane push first before transitioning into river. I would definitely like for Peanut to be with the rest of the squad here though. Yeah, there we go. Get yourself a tankier member on the front line. And here we go.
Pays is still creeping around on the Twitch. Wants to make sure he can get that chance to open up. Keen will be the last one to join the rest of GENG here in the bot side river. The Gnar separated from the rest of the team. Doran's about to transform back from Mega Gnar. This is not a good state for HLE to try to go in for a fight. They wanted to try to grab Lehens. There's the handshake with Mom over the top, and Zeka gets the first kill. They're trying to go between worlds. Canyon's in the front of everybody, and Pays is free firing. The kills start coming in for both sides. Make it 3 for Pays. 2 of them picked up by Chovy, though, as Peanut and Zeka try to get away. A triple for Chovy, and Peanut's the last man standing. Chovy cleans them up. A quadra kill for the GENG mid.
Keen is putting the fish in the barrel for Pays and Chovy to knock them down. GENG wanted one fight, and my God, did they get us.
Point person for the double AP carries that they lock in over and over and over again. And I really like the execution as well, as Chovy gets a little bit frisky with the mid lane here.
Well, Viper tried to catch him with the Chains of Corruption since that's already down, and Chovy already had to use the ulti to escape it. He feels fine trying to scrap with the rest of the cooldowns as Canyon and Lehens have to try to get away now. They try to flash out to survive the Glacial Prison. Pays is firing into everybody, but he's finally caught. Zeka kills him. GENG has overextended, and they are punished for it.
Doran, huge with the Gnar there. He's not going to let that happen again. To go straight for Pays, knocks him in. They get 2, Keen down, Pays down. Hanwha Life not going to go out without a fight.
This Runan's Twitch, though, still got the damage done. That could have...
The split here and the way the last ones have gone. This one, of course, as you guys keep on mentioning, that possibility of Smolder continuing to stack up. A lot invested there, but a Nocturne ult on him.
Yep, Canyon has found his target here with Zeka's Smolder. Mom summoned. Maybe it would have been enough to save him just from Nocturne, but not from the backup, too. Keen will be the one to take the kill as Pays also provides additional damage. GENG now with a 5v4 for the next 30 seconds.
Mom not going to save you from these, but...
To buy time, though, for Doran to get that Gnar bar filled up. Wants to try and get on towards the backline. Pays in a very good spot, though, between all these members of GENG.
Yeah, Lehens wanted to go in there with a Zenith Blade, but he ain't going to find the angle. Doran ready to transform. Gnar bar charged. Gets charmed, though. Snot Bubble hits Lehens. There goes Mom. A little bit more damage might do it, and Viper grabs the kill. The Drake also secured by HLE. Beautiful start of the fight so far, as Chovy can't get anything else done. No charges left from the Spirit Rush. HLE played that wonderfully.
The poke is beautiful from percentages very quickly with every skill shot that's going to land on you, every little bit of poke damage. So the decisions have to be instantaneous to go for.
Zeka approaching 300 stacks here, gets away from the charm, but Pays has already opened up on Viper. Now you got to be careful, because Delight is about to die too, and Doran's caught between worlds. Chovy and Canyon ready to follow up as the Gnar can't transform in time. Flashing away with a Sterix gauge active, throws a boulder right back to him. Peanut still looking for maybe an angle as Mom comes in, but Chovy's going to be protected by the shield. HLE lose their AD carry, but nothing more.
Hanwha protecting Doran there was crucial, because that Doran may still look for it as a TP comes back in.
Yup.
Zeka needs to teleport back into this equation to make things more even for Hanwha.
The teleport seals the deal. Baron's the target. GENG already got it down to about half. Doran here on the front line. Baron at 6k HP. HLE piling in. Lehens tries to get away. Doran still at about half HP now as Peanut has to fully escape. Arctic Assault backwards.
It's
Baron
so low.
still aggroed at 3,000. Doran still trying to transform. He needs to go into Mega Gnar. Peanut's behind the wall into the pit, but the Baron's going to be secured by Canyon. Now HLE trapped between a wall and an enemy team. Canyon gets the kill on Doran, and Chovy goes over looking for a little bit more. They want to kill the Smolder, and Zeka pops. They all drop, and it looks like the hopes are done, dead and gone for HLE.
All along. Able to jump out, make a clutch
XTD.
pick. He's one of us. All right, can they close it though here? GENG now with massive lead.
Oh, HLE walks way too close to the brush, and there's no way out for Delight with Renata down. That's your big anti-engage mechanism. That's your chance to try to turn it around if GENG jump on you, and he's out of the picture. It's an easy Infernal Soul, no content. We need a mega buff right now. They're ahead 8,000 gold. They've got an Infernal Soul. That's a mega buff on its own, as now the Glacial Prison immediately finds Chovy upon teleport, but the counterattack is there. Pays is hitting everybody. He flashes, he cleanses, and he ends everybody on HLE. Exactly like we said. Pays on the Twitch. He came into the game with 100% win rate on it. He's going to leave the game with 100% win rate on it. GENG is going to show HLE that the finals are not the rule, but they are the exception. This squad has controlled the Korean League of Legends scene for a damn long time, and they're showing that they're looking to keep that rolling in Worlds as they punch their ticket to the quarterfinal.